Hello everybody, Pipe Man 1861 here. Well, I promised you all a couple months ago that I was going to do my inaugural smoke of my Savinelli 320KS Estella grade. I think I'm running out of fluid in this, and I figured tonight would be a good night to do it. So I'm trying to get this, I'm smoking some of that Uplift Red Virginia crumble cake I did a review on a couple nights ago. And like I said in my review, it could probably stand to be dried out a little bit, because I've been trying to get it going and keep it going without giving myself a fillet of tongue. Anyway, it's really good tobacco, and this is so far really smoking good. I just started up. Well, I almost got the workbench, well, the workshop finished up. I built the workbench early this week. I still need to cut one piece of plywood for the top of it. Do that tomorrow night. Tonight, me and my brother Zach, we carried I moved my watchmaker's bench from my mom and dad's house to here, since I finally had a place for it. Hello, Ginger. Come here. Yeah. So, he helped me carry it up from their basement and down to mine. About killed the both of us, but it worked out. It's a really good feeling to somebody like me who likes to work on things and fix things and tinker, to have their workshop coming together. I tell you, it's a bad feeling not to be able to come down after work or whenever you want to. If you feel like you want to fix something, it's kind of nice to do, just have a place you can run down to and do it. It's really good. Staying lit now. Pipe's doing marvelously. As a lot of you folks know, if you've seen all my other videos, I've for years been collecting a lot of different things, especially my last video. Clocks, kerosene, the early lighting, kerosene on back. I do some gasoline. I only have one gasoline lamp right now, but you have to be so careful with burning them. They don't hold a lot of fascination for me. So I mostly do kerosene and burning fluid and whale oil, lard oil. Anyway, what I have in here we're going to put shiplap up. There's just the rafters up above me right now. We're going to put shiplap up painted white to give me more reflective surface. For the electric light in here right now, I have, and it's on an extension cord. It is one of the original keyed light sockets from an old building in Brookville, Indiana. I used to work for the guy who owned it. It's one of the original light fixtures that had the spiral, the twisted cord, the cloth covered cord with just the bare bulb hanging down. And I have a little 30-watt Edison carbon filament bulb in it. Reproduction, of course. And it doesn't give up much light. I like the look of it. The building was wired for electric, I think 1903, 1904. So it's an early light fixture. I really like it. And I like the look of it with that. But until I get another light in here with a 60-watt bulb, for videos purposes, I've been lighting up my lamps. I have my Felbone that I showed in the previous video burning in front of me so you can see me. And behind me, I have kind of an unusual lamp. This here is called a Hitchcock mechanical lamp. in the 1870s, they hadn't quite figured out the chemistry for the glass for lamp chimneys. So they broke all the time, constantly. 3 or 4 a week. In case you don't know, the chimney is the glass that some people call it the globe. The chimney is the proper term that that the flames inside. You know, it fits on top of the burner and the flames in there. That's the chimney. And the chimney has to be there to provide draft for the flame, because without draft, without that chimney, kerosene burns really sooty and really dim. Whenever you get that draft, that chimney draft, it brightens the flame up and actually lets it produce light and no smoke or odor. So that's why the chimney. But they were expensive because they broke all the time. Kind of like replacing light bulbs, and you get a bad box of them, and you go through 4 of them in a week. Same principle. Well, Robert Hitchcock in the late 1860s, early 1870s came up with what he thought was the answer to that problem. Well, basically what this lamp is, let me turn it up a little bit. There we go. This lamp is a flat wick, regular 1-inch wide flat cotton wick kerosene burner. Nothing fancy about that. But basically, you see it doesn't have a chimney or anything. It's just the open flame. In the base of this lamp, there is a spring-driven clockwork fan motor. There's a little, looks like a little pinwheel fan made of really thin sheet brass. And when you wind it up, it runs for about 7 or 8 hours. Basically, I turned her up a little bit too high. That's about right there. Basically what happens is the fan blows air, sucks air through these holes in the base, forces it up, and it flows around the fountain with the fuel in it, and it forces its way up past the flame. And basically what it does, it provides, by mechanical means, the draft that is needed to allow this flame to be bright and smoke and odor free. Without the motor running, this lamp would be very unpleasant. It wouldn't be bright at all. It would be really smoky and dim, just like a regular kerosene lamp. But with the motor, it burns fine, and you never have to replace the chimney. Drawback it was very expensive. And the result of that was that not many people bought them. There aren't many of them around anymore, and they're still expensive. I think I paid $200 for that on eBay, and I consider myself pretty lucky. Took the motor all apart, replaced the mainspring, cleaned and oiled it. It runs pretty good. I don't use it very often, but it's a neat piece of history. Reminder of used to be people didn't have the luxury of flipping on a light switch and having a beautiful clear light like we have now. Different times. But I love the innovation that these people put into different things like lamps and clocks. Mechanical things fascinate me, and it's very interesting. Well, I'm happy to report, as I'm not sure all of you knew what happened, is the pipe is smoking superbly. I did get just a touch of moisture in the stem. A lot of that's because of the tobacco I'm smoking is pretty doggone wet, so I just ran a pipe cleaner down it, and it's doing good now. Next time I'll let this sit out on a paper towel for an hour or so before I try smoking it. I think that'll take care of it. Anyway, it's really good. So's the pipe. Anyway, everybody, you all have a wonderful evening. This is Pipe Man 1861 signing off. Oh, before I forget, I wanted to quickly say to Mike with Old Man Things that me and my wife are praying for you. I watched your video, the last couple videos. I just want to tell you that we're praying for you, and that if you ever need anything, just let us know. We're in Indiana. We're not too far from you, so just let us know. Thank you very much, folks. Have a wonderful evening. Bye now.